now we have two gentlemen here from the Oshkosh Men's Rugby Football Club here to tell us all about what they do and what they've been up to lately. So I'd like to introduce Chris Jones and Jake Siebers here to tell us about their awesome club. So first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, hey, anything to get out of work for an hour or so.
Yeah, exactly, right. So you're here representing the rugby club here in Oshkosh. For those of us who haven't heard of you guys, give us a little bit of background on your group. When did you guys get started and what have you been up to?
Sure, I'll give a little history. The men's team has been around since it started in 1978. One of the first teams in Wisconsin and in the area. And it's comprised, now it's mostly college age guys, but we're not really affiliated with college. So it's a lot of college guys and then older men. We have guys that are 18 all the way to guys in their mid-30s playing right now.
Okay.
And so that's what we are a part of. Jake is the president of the club. And we also have underneath us, we have a high school team that runs in the spring, and they're also looking at starting up another club in the fall, a 7 style, which is a little different. And this year we also started youth tag rugby, which is becoming really big. We're actually one of the last ones in the area to start that, but everyone else seems to have that going on right now as well.
Wow, a lot of different programs.
Yes.
And no age restrictions or anything for people who are interested in getting involved? I mean, you have tryouts, I'm sure, but...
Nope, we no experience necessary. Anyone,
okay.
for the men's side, you got to be 18 or older and come on out, and we don't turn anyone away. We have had people that come out and just want to practice with us or hang out and just be a part of it. So yeah, we won't turn anyone away.
Very cool.
Yeah.
For those of us like me who are not very familiar with rugby, kind of give us, I mean, what exactly is this sport comparable to? You're called the Rugby Football Club. Is it kind of similar to the sport of football?
Well, rugby comes from soccer in a town called Rugby, England. Oh. So rugby comes from soccer. American football comes from rugby. So it's kind of a cross, so to speak, between soccer and American football. The flow is kind of like soccer. Your offense and defense. Like in soccer, you're not just an offensive player and you get to leave the field. Like in football or defense, you get to leave the field. So you get to go back and forth. If you're good on offense, you have to be good on defense in order to see the field, like hockey or soccer in that regard. So it's kind of a cross.
And I would highly encourage someone to come out and watch a rugby game because it's awesome. We saw a couple pictures just before of people getting lifted up and then just massive collisions going on. So it's an action-packed sport to watch.
It's an Olympic sport now too.
Yes.
So it is on TV and it's an Olympic sport. So it's pretty big for us.
Yeah, definitely. And your season, when does your season take place?
We have kind of 2 seasons. The fall season is the competitive season, and we'll play other men's teams in the state. And then in the spring, it's more of exhibition, and us being a men's team, we've traditionally played a lot of college teams, or we'll take bigger trips and we'll go to Minnesota or to Nashville and do a couple tournaments. And then the summer is all tournaments pretty much. We'll go and play a few games in a day or 2.
Our first fall practice is August 23rd, so it's coming up quick. So OshkoshRugby.com, there's information. We have a Facebook page that we post for practices, but it is coming up and we're going to rock and roll with it, so it should be fun.
And we got a couple minutes left. Of course, we have to mention the awesome guys on the team because you're not only playing rugby, you're doing a lot of really cool things in the community. Tell us about some of the volunteer and fundraising efforts you guys do.
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit organization, so we do try to be involved with the community, the better exposure. It definitely helps. So we do stuff with the Habitat for Humanity. We've helped side some houses. We do ringing for bells with the Salvation Army. We've done polar plunge, water stations for the Oshkosh Half Marathon, move in for the Titan UW Oshkosh. So we help freshmen move in their stuff. So it's kind of like a recruiting tool and also something to help the parents and all
too,
that.
I would think.
Yeah, exactly. For the guys that have been eating, a little bit too much brats and burgers over the summer to get back in their shape. So it's fun.
Well, it's awesome to see your team out in the community, not only just to be recognized, but just helping out. So it's really cool. Once more, for people who are interested in learning more about the team or getting involved, give us your contact info once more.
Yeah, if you go to OshkoshRugby.com, we have a form right on the main page. You can submit it. Any questions that you have, or as Jake said, Facebook.com. You can search us out. It's Facebook.com/MightyPigs. Twitter handle is @Oshkosh Rugby. and then OshkoshRugby@gmail.com.
Awesome. And it's the Mighty Pigs is your team name, which I think
Yep.
is the coolest thing ever. So, well, thank you both guys for coming in and telling us all about the rugby team, and I will definitely have to get out there and catch a game sometime.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.